Hey, what's up guys, my name is Charlie. Today we're going to be reacting to some more Monster Madness, and it's going to be Godzilla vs. SpaceGodzilla from 1994, the movie. You know, I was just joking when I said Godzilla going in and out of space. That was a joke. I didn't mean take it seriously and make a goddamn movie about Godzilla going in and out of space and stuff like that. I don't know if it's gonna be Godzilla going in and out of space, but it says Space Godzilla. And every time it says space, I keep thinking of Godzilla floating in space going to a monster world or something, to another world. I mean, I was just joking. I was kidding. I didn't exactly know that this was actually going to be a serious thing in the next video that Godzilla's going to be going in outer space. I mean, that was the only logical next step in my mind. I mean, they've done every Godzilla versus sort of thing, so why not Godzilla in outer space? Why not? I mean, they've done Godzilla fighting underwater. Why not Godzilla in outer space? But seriously, Godzilla in outer space? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just called Space Godzilla just to sell the movie. Maybe it has nothing to do with space. But yeah, haven't seen the movie. But let's see what this is all about, shall we? Jesus, I feel like this is the Jason X series, like Jason all the way in outer space. Let's go. My
It's
God.
Massacre's Monster Madness Godzilla Thought. Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla begins with scientists who are making a giant robot nicknamed Magura. Just a big, dumb-looking robot that makes me think of Mechagodzilla, except less cool. Magura's first appearance was actually in the Mysterians in 1957. Mothra actually makes an appearance. You see, there's an explanation that somehow Godzilla's cells got carried on to Mothra when she flew into space, and that the cells went into a black hole and mutated as Space Godzilla.
Damn.
Now, as
But black hole
ridiculous as
doesn't,
it sounds,
nothing
I'll
survives a
accept
black
that,
hole.
but they offer another explanation. That the cells came from Biollante, a creature spawned from Godzilla cells and plant cells.
Maybe
and
multiple
that after
monsters.
fighting Biollante, the cells drifted up into space. I've never heard a movie give two elaborate explanations to anything like that, when one was clearly enough. Also, let's not forget that Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah altered the timeline and meant that Godzilla never existed until that movie, which means that there couldn't have been a Biollante since there were no Godzilla cells. Oh, I don't know, fuck it. Later, there's a team on Birth Island, and they see baby
Birth
Godzilla,
Island.
who's now a little older, and starting to look more like Minya from the old series.
Zilla says that I should learn to fight my own battles, you know.
Of
Oh,
course,
that's so
because he's the
cheesy.
son of the king of the monsters, he has to look like a cute little
Yeah, it's
Pillsbury
cute,
doughboy.
doesn't he?
What
He
the
looks
hell?
really cute.
Then Godzilla comes out of the water, and they shoot him in the back of the head with a mind control device, but that doesn't work at all.
Of
Next,
course it don't.
Magura comes in contact with Space Godzilla, who's on his way
Space
to Earth.
Godzilla.
Magura gets his ass kicked. Yeah, the effects are still great, but some of this comes off as being rushed. There's even a scene where Godzilla's tail falls
Yeah, I
off.
was about to mention
Also,
that. I just saw his
Space
tail just
Godzilla is just a really dumb name. So, Space Godzilla lands on Birth Island. Junior walks up to him like the dumb shit he is. Did he think Space Godzilla was his dad? Man, kid's no dick. Anyway, so Godzilla comes along and attempts to fight, but Space Godzilla kicks his ass and
Space
kidnaps
Godzilla.
his kid. You know, Gabber never even tried that. Space Godzilla's just a creep. Next, Space Godzilla fucks up a bunch of cities and then creates big, huge-ass crystals that become his
Damn.
new fortress.
Kryptonite, probably.
So, Godzilla and Magura head toward it to stop Space Godzilla and rescue the baby. When they arrive, Magura shoots a bunch of shit at Space Godzilla. Missiles, chest lasers, and even does
Damn.
a screw attack. Yeah, not like
Screw
Samus,
attack.
though. Space Godzilla is pretty powerful. He uses spikes from his fortress as missiles, and even has a shield to deflect Godzilla's atomic breath. The pilots find out that Space Godzilla is getting his energy from a large tower, which Godzilla and Magura demolish. Then Godzilla and Magura try to destroy the crystals in Space Godzilla's body, but he gets fucking pissed and he impales Magura with
It's
his
like
tail.
Superman. What's
They
going on
use
with
the
this?
same idea in Metroid
like Metroid
when
Prime,
Samus
yeah.
is fighting the Omega Pirate boss. Samus has to blow off the shoulder crystals just like in this
Metroid Prime
movie.
for the GameCube. I
Anyway,
remember playing that a
Godzilla
lot.
ends up just killing Space Godzilla with the fire breath again, just the same way he did to Super Mecha Godzilla. Overall, it's a good addition to the franchise, but not without its flaws.
Okay, so that was Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla, 1994 the movie. What I keep thinking of Godzilla versus Spaceballs for some reason. But I was just joking in the previous video about Space Godzilla. I mean, it wasn't really Godzilla in outer space floating around destroying UFOs and stuff like that, thankfully. Because that would have been bloody hilarious. That would be like Sharknado and with sharks in space or something like that. Yeah, that's just shocking. It's strange because it sounded like the logical step. I mean, in a previous video I did it just sounded like a logical step. Why not have a Space Godzilla battle or something like that? I mean, why not? I mean, you've done every sort of Godzilla versus video. I mean, you've done every sort of Godzilla versus movie. It's just tons of monsters, and when you've been using tons of monsters, you got to be more creative, a bit more sort of weird and bizarre. But yeah, thankfully, yeah, I don't know. It wasn't really spacey. I was expecting like UFOs and just really the space age of Godzilla and Space Godzilla fighting in outer space or something like that. Yeah, it was alright. I mean, would I watch it? Not really, no. I'd give this a skip. I don't think it's bad from what I've observed. There's nothing to entice me to watch it. I mean, there's really nothing to sort of go, yeah, I could watch that. It ain't got Mothra in it or anything like that. Well, it did in the sort of first bit, but not really that much. I mean, it's not really shouting, watch me. But yeah, I want to see Godzilla and Space Godzilla and outer space fighting each other, destroying UFOs, dominating other planets and stuff like that. But as for the black hole theory, that just doesn't make sense. Black holes suck all matter. Um, Nothing can escape black holes, scientifically speaking. So this isn't really a scientific explanation movie. So yeah, nothing can survive a black hole, not even time. Time can't even survive a black hole. I think time gets sucked up as well. Um, yeah, I mean, I just don't get it. Maybe the theory that maybe yeah, Mothra's maybe it pollinated the universe or something like that. Yeah, my theory. But then again, a black hole that's really reaching it. If it was if it was like a wormhole, I could accept that because a wormhole is like a interdimensional point where you can travel from one point to another in the universe, and if you can actually time it right, you can travel anywhere in the universe in a wormhole if you learn how to probably use it or something like that. But then I'm just sort of, this is all hypothetical Star Trek stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just looking for a scientific explanation for this movie, but then it's Godzilla versus Space Godzilla. I mean, it's not really the most, logical movie out there. It's just a Godzilla versus movie. Still, I like scientific stuff. It's totally awesome. But yeah, if you like this video, make sure to give a like, comment down below, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.